Hi, welcome back. Right, let's crack on with something big and lush and lovely. So I went into the woods, as you know I do, and I found myself these lovely tall branches of buried ivy. And this isn't ivy trailing down ivy, this is the one on the tree that's got these berries on it. Now, in a few weeks' time, closer to Christmas, these will be bigger and darker and greener, very Christmassy. And you know, my lovely word free. It's always free in my book. So these were lovely and leggy. So I'm going to use these as the basis of my display. Now they've all been cut, the stems have all been cut, so I don't really need to recut them, but you'll need a pair of secateurs for this one, I expect. I have got, oh, can't even see me now. Can you see me now? Oh dear, that's terrible, isn't it? Is that better? Right, I have to do it to one side. I'm not even back to front, but round the side now. Anyway, so here we go. Nice and big and lush. And this is one that just fills the vase for you. Look at this lovely big vase. That's what I tell people who want to do better flower arrangements. Get more vases. Pick them up in the charity shops when you spot something. I know I probably would do, but it's so good to have different things for different types of flowers. So when it comes to Christmas and you want to wow, you need a big one like this. The good thing about the non-glass vases, of course, you don't see the mucky water. The bad thing about the big vases is that, I know this sounds silly, but you don't see the mucky water. And when you see the mucky water, it makes you want to change it, which you should do. So if you're going to have a non-see-through vase, make sure you change the water, because that's the only way these flowers are going to stay fresh. Or stay fresh and stay long lasting, basically. Now I'm using that eucalyptus again. This is a different variety called Silver Dollar. Now any good flower store will sell you this unless you're lucky enough to have a tree in the garden. Once again, I don't know how I'm looking. It looks absolutely pants from where I'm sitting. But there you go. I'm sure it wouldn't be too bad from there. So now I want some big flowers. Now this is a flower that's come so full circle back into fashion, is the chrysanthemum bloom. These single-headed, very densely petalled flowers. These can last 3 weeks. They are such good value. Not overly cheap, and you're not going to find them in the supermarket so much, unless they're in a mixed bouquet, but you will find them down on the flower stalls. And they come in a lovely coppery bronze colour, white, fabulous. There's a yellow, not so seasonal, but those you could do this whole thing white and look equally impressive. But this lovely, lovely vintage red colour is so on trend. So let's use these. But maybe I should, I tell you what I'll put in first, a bit of sparkle. Now I've got these, bit of gold. You can get the fresh twigs painted gold. These aren't them because I didn't pick any up, basically. Oh, one of my stems isn't in the water. So I just grabbed these and I thought, oh, these will do for today. just to give us a little bit of colour, a bit of festivity. I mean, these are great if you want to splash out. The garden centres are very good at selling this sort of thing now. But it makes it all a bit more festive. And of course, this is the sort of thing that doesn't have to go. Oh, let's come round. Don't have to go into the water. Right, back to our blooms. So look how big that's looking now. Not much has gone in there as far as value goes, but now we're going to put these lovely, lovely blooms in. I've cut these, they're already cut, they've been drinking water in a bucket. Making sure that you strip the bottom leaves off that are going in the water. This is so, I never anticipated how big this would be from the other side. Oh well. I think you're getting the gist. No, you won't see me for a minute because I'm just going to move that. And you can go as wild as you like with this. But I guarantee this, you know, it could be a real showstopper. And the beauty of it is such a long laster. Do this a few days before Christmas. You've got that drinks party on the 23rd, and that'll last you all over to the new year. How's that looking, Paul? Okay. So, you know, economy tells me I can leave it there. But I've got a few other bits to show you that you can put in. This is a nice one. This is called, it's a type of protea. It's more foliagey based, I get it, but look at that lovely reddish ruby colours. And another one, if you see those on your flower stall, what good value are these? I don't think they're that dear actually, but again, it brings in some more ruby foliage. Now look how enormous this is getting. I mean, we are talking special occasions, and Christmas is a special occasion. So I don't think we're going too over the top here. I once did something like this for somebody at a drinks party, and in my wisdom I did it massive with all branches, and I hung those little candles in the glass hanging droplets on them, and she invited me to the drinks party, and we went, and then I didn't anticipate how busy this drinks party would get, and some chap attached one of the branches to his jumper, and he was standing, and he started to move away, and he started to take the whole arrangement with the candles and all. And I was so embarrassed. Anyway, so don't do anything silly like that with candles. It's not necessary. It's just showing off. Now, I'm a bit lopsided, I know, but I'm not sure, but I think we could stop there. And that's lush and red and seasonal. It's the way to go.